Hi, welcome to my channel. Okay, so I do that. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm beatboxing about. I don't even beatbox, whatever. But today I will be creating this look that I posted up on Instagram, and a lot of you guys did request. So thank you so much for that requesting, for actually requesting this video. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback that you guys give me. I appreciate when you guys subscribe, and I appreciate that you guys support me as well by requesting videos of my looks that I do on the daily. So this look was created with this palette. This goes for, I think, 25 bucks, and I got this at the Morphe store. I will go ahead and get started, and I might be talking about some sensitive stuff about me today. I don't think it's sensitive, I just think it's facts of my life that people think it's funny, but hey. I will be talking about that, guys. I will be getting into that, and I will show you what I actually used for this look. Thank you so much for guys for watching. I hope you guys like, and let's get started. Okay guys, so we're gonna get started with the 3G Bronze Skulls by Morphe. So everybody here has been, not everybody here, on Instagram I put up a look and everybody was like, oh my gosh, please post it up. So then I put it on there, and I was like, do you guys want to see this or not? And honestly, everybody that did vote literally wanted to see it. There was not one bit of a no in there. So I will go ahead and do the look for that. Okay, so let's get started. So how to get the look is I'm going to use a 35G Bronze Skulls by Morphe. I got this at a Morphe retail store, and this is how it looks. If you guys don't know how it looks, it's all about the bronze. Ignore my sleeve, but anyways, it's all about the bronze. It has some blacks in here, some darks on the bottom. This one is a matte black, and then this one's like a shimmery black, and then it's browns. Everything else is browns. So I really like this. I'm gonna dig. Guys, if you guys watch my last video, you guys know that word in me, dig. I'm gonna dig into that shadow. Okay, so let's get started. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to get a Morphe R34, which is just a blending brush, as you guys see, and I'm going to go into, so the sleeves are the ones that usually have the names. I wish they honestly made the names on the palette, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the color Sandy, and then I'm gonna go into the color Deserted. So Sandy and Deserted, which are both mattes. They're more of that like light brown, matte brown, and I'm gonna literally tap into both with my Morphe M34, and I'm just gonna, before I do this, guys, I should prime my eyeball. I did not prime my eyeball. So I'm going to go ahead and use P.LOUISE base number 2 that I have, and I'm just gonna do this. And I tend to do it with a brush, but today I'm actually going to do it with a sponge. A sponge. I'm being weird. Okay, let's get to it. So this week at work, oh my gosh, guys, it was crazy. We were super busy. It was just a crazy place to be at. I would not want to be at work today. Well, not today, we don't work today, but anyways, like in general. But so I did get some feedback from people that have watched my videos, and they were telling me that they're not seeing me in the videos, and I think, and you know what, that's right. I'm very, like, if you meet me in person, I'm very outgoing, I'm pretty crazy, and I think in the videos here, guys, since I'm starting up, it's like, oh my gosh. So one of actually two of the people that I really like care in at work, like, they were like, dude, you need to be more of yourself. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna start being more of myself, guys. I am a little crazy, don't take anything offensive. I'm just crazy like that. I don't mean any harm, I promise I don't. But you guys will probably hear me say more gibberish and craziness throughout my videos. But anyways, I went ahead and did that. Now I'm gonna go back into that Sandy and that Deserted. I'm gonna tap in both of them with my Morphe R34, And I'm just going to go into my upper crease and I'm just going to start blending them in with my base. And it's literally just to set my eyeball. But as maybe you guys can see, there's some color in there. I'm going to go ahead and one more time go with Sandy and Deserted both. And I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time just to make it a little darker. Not too dark. I really like this palette, guys. It's amazing. It has all the bronze. It really doesn't have that much mattes now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm looking at it and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 5, 35. So there is 25 shimmers and everything else is matte, which is the other 10. So, but I really like this palette in general. I love Morphe. As you guys that know me, I have all their palettes, but this is the most newest palette that they have. It's amazing. I love it. I go crazy. I am usually that person that the mall opens at 10 and I'm there at 10. Like, where's the palette? I'm still waiting for that Jeffree Star palette. Sucks. I'm waiting for it, but once I get it, I will make a video on it. I cannot wait to make this crazy blue eyeshadow video and look. Most likely I will be posting the look first on Instagram like I usually do, and then I just make the video. Oh my gosh, so I have a story to tell you guys, and I think this is how I'm going to start so you guys can get to know me little by little. But when my mama was pregnant of me, she actually was 39, and I have 2 older brothers that are 20 years apart from me. Yeah, crazy. But I was an actual twin, and I'm laughing because I actually know the part of the story, and I'm thinking about like one of my coworkers that she dies every time she hears the story. But so the thing is, I had a twin and she didn't develop when I was born. It was just like a massive ball, like of just me, nothing in there. Unfortunately, we were in the same bag and I didn't let her develop. So I sat on her throughout the 9 months of my mom's pregnancy. So she was an identical twin of mine, which honestly, I don't know how the world would be now with, sorry. But I don't know how the world would be with 2 Nellies. It would be a little crazy for sure. It would be a little too much. But anyway, so I sat on her and I didn't let her develop. So one of my coworkers thinks that I ate her. I did not eat her, okay? Let me put that disclaimer out there. I did not eat her. I just sat on her, unfortunately. I mean, I had no brain in there, and even now I feel like I have no brains. But I did sit on her and I didn't let her develop. I did not eat her. Let me put that out there. I did not eat her. But yeah, so imagine the world with 2 Nellies. The people that know me, that would have been a little too insane, because I'm naturally crazy. I'm hyper. I'm very outgoing. I am very, maybe not straightforward. I hold back a lot sometimes with things that I do say, unless I don't mean harm. Then I just go off and crazy. But yeah, I can't picture the world having 2 Nellies. For sure cannot picture the world having 2 Nellies. Okay guys, so now that I'm done with both eyeballs, as you guys can see, I'm gonna actually go ahead with my Morphe R39, and I'm gonna go in with, it's Naked, N-E-K-K-E-D, Naked. That sounds weird. But anyways, it's this matte color, and it's more of a darker color than the other 2 that I did use. So I'm just gonna tap on that. By the way, if you guys have Morphe palettes, you guys know that there's a lot of kickback. There's not too much fallout. It's amazing, and they're very inexpensive. I'll actually check right now how much did I get this palette for. But I'm gonna go ahead and add that Naked into the sides and inner corner of my eyelid on both eyeballs. Okay, so looking into how much is the palette, it is actually $25, and currently it is sold out on the Morphe website. I say these weird things, guys, get used to it. I really never get their makeup online just because there is a store nearby to where I live, and I literally just go there and get everything. The only thing that I usually do get online would be like the Jeffree Star cosmetic stuff, because I like his stuff out of his online store. He has more stuff than Morphe actually does, but other than that, that's it. So I'm gonna keep doing the same as the other eyes. You guys can see I've deepened in the color just on the corner of my eye and the inner corner as well. I will be doing like a halo bronzy look, and a lot of people have loved it, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I think I'm good. With the same brush, I'm actually going to go in with Tan Up. Tan Up is a darker brown. It's right here. Then the ones I've been using, these are all matte. So that's the only downfall of this. I mean, if you guys want to use like all the shimmers in this palette, go for it. I'm more of a matte person, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and deepen that color up that I did on the side of my corner, on the corner of my eyeball. And then I'm going to do the same in the inner corner. If you guys hear my kids, just ignore them. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, I have a confession to make to you guys. So, when I was in kindergarten, I hated going to school when I was in kindergarten. Kindergarten. Like Kevin Hart says on that whatever pajama underpants guy movie says, but I was in kindergarten and I had a bully. Yes guys, I had a bully. I'm not the bully, I had a bully. And I was pretty small. Oh my gosh, if you guys hear my kids laughing, it's okay, it's just Vinny going crazy. But I had a bully, and guess what her name was, guys? Just guess. It was Esbanelli. Oh my gosh, imagine she's looking at this video. I'm gonna die. But she used to, I think we even had like the similar last name too, because I remember that I used to be behind her, and my last name is Moran. So I was in the M's, and we used to just stand in line, I remember, and she was always in front of me. And this one time, she literally, like, I remember she turned around, she went, bah! Like, right in my face. And I remember that I was so tiny, and she was huge. She was, in general, I'm super tiny. I know the people that know me, they're gonna start laughing because I'm talking like if I'm this big person, and I'm not. But I remember that she punched me, and I started crying, and instead of hitting back, like, I just cried. I mean, I was tiny, I didn't know, and I hated going to school. I remember I didn't know how to tell my mom, like, Mom, I just don't want to go to school, I don't want to go to school. But I ended up, like, literally, like, confronting the girl. I ended up throwing sand in her eyes at the playground, and I remember I had this crush on this little tiny kid. His name was Jacob, I think. And I threw sand on his eyes and on the girl's eyes, this Banelli. And I got in trouble, but she didn't get in trouble for stalking me. I'm like, what in the world? And ever since then, like, I hated her. And now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, I should have just hit back. Like, I should just hit back. I didn't. I learned my lesson. You hit back. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, anyways, I did finish this. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use that M34 and go back into, it was Deserted, and it was Sandy, Sandy and Deserted, and I'm just gonna, like, blend out those harsh lines, just because I did use darker colors, and I'm gonna blend them out. Blend, oh blend. Blend away, my friend. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Okay, guys. So once I'm done with this, I blended both eyes out. I am gonna go into with my M210 from Morphe, and this is like it's really good for shimmers. It packs on there, so gosh, I breathed this in. I breathed this in. I inhaled this in. Anyways, I don't think it's nothing bad, but I'm using the Morphe setting spray. I am a big supporter of Morphe. I love it. They started their brand from 0 to down, and I am completely starting this off. I actually need to cut my crease, so I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 421, which is a cut crease. I keep saying cut crease. It's to actually cut your crease. So I like to flatten it out, but this is how it looks. I think I've showed you guys. And I'm gonna go into cutting my crease. To cut my crease, my people. Grazie for watching. Grazie. Okay, I'm just gonna tap on this, and then I'm doing a halo. So that means I'm not cutting my crease from the inner corner of my eyeball. So I'm just gonna tap on that color. Guys, I've been wanting to get base number, sorry, I said base 1, huh? This is base, sorry, I said base 2. This is actually base 1 from P.LOUISE, but I've been wanting to get the base 2. It's a little darker than the base 1, and I think it goes well with my eyeball. No, I think it just looks well with my skin color. But anyways, I'm gonna do the halo. What's that Beyonce song, Halo? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at songs. Gosh, here I go with my songs. One time, one of my coworkers, what song was it that I was singing? And I mean, I wasn't singing. I guess I was just talking it out. I don't even know if that makes sense, but now I gotta remember what song it was, because it was the most hilarious thing in the world, because he was so scared. He was like, what's wrong with Nelly? What's wrong with Nelly? But oh my gosh, everybody was scared because I was so like, I was doing some paperwork, I think, and I was just saying the lyrics. I wasn't singing them with no rhythm, no nothing. I was just saying them, but I was so serious, and he was just like, what? I'm just gonna do that. It's okay if you guys mess up, just because this, you guys will see that then I go into, I do different steps. Okay, so once you kind of have your halo down, I know other people do their halo different procedures, different steps, different processes, whatever you guys want to call them. I do my halos like this, and this is the way I learned how to do them, so this is the way I'm going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and with my Morphe M210, and I am going to go into Glow On. Glow On, girl. Glow On. So the Glow On is actually right next to Sandy, and it's like, I don't know, I don't know how to explain this color, but I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so pretty. But kind of like a champagne-y color, champagne-y goldish, bronzy color. It's a color, guys, color. But anyways, I'm going to go into this, and I am just going to do that to my, I'm going to apply it on top of the concealer that I just used for cutting the halo. I'm going to go back into that color, of course, and I'm going to keep doing that. It's okay if you get messy. It is okay, because then you're going to clean it up. Okay, so you can actually add more spray into it just to make sure that it's more darker and it picks up more of the color, and then just go on it one more time. As you see, look at that, how pretty is that? I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. Okay, so once I've done that, I have literally done to the bows of my eyeballs. I'll go ahead and go back in with E17, which is like a smudge packing little blending more smaller brush, And I'm gonna go into, what color did we say this was? Let me go back in here. Tan Up, which is that darker brown that I used on my outer and inner corner of my eyes. So I'm gonna go back in there and then just start like blending in with that gold color that I did use for my halo. I'm just gonna start doing that. Oh my gosh, you guys can hear it. My kid's saying 2 minutes. 2 minutes for what? I don't know. I'm gonna do the same here. Okay. So once I've done that, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so once I've done that, I am actually going to go ahead and use the STILA, which are the Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeliner Shadows. One of my nephew's girlfriends, she got these for $9 at, I think it was Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and I was like, what? Like, I legit just got these for like 20-something at Sephora. But yeah, guys, be up with an eye out at those places because apparently they have them. I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eyeball. Okay, so on top of that, I'm going to use the other Stila color of Sunset Fire on top of the one that I just used. And this is gonna make it more like a yellowy, orangey color instead of just like a copper color. I see you. I see you. Okay, now this is where the crazy part comes. I'm going to get a Technique brush, and I mean, it's just a fine liner brush, and I'm gonna go into Sunset Fire brush and just do a line. Do a line. I'm just gonna outline my halo right now. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E18. I'm going to use a darker brown. Oh, here I go with my clear sleeve, and that is Heat Wave. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brown now, right here, and I'm gonna use that and just go on my under eye. So once I've done that, I am going to go with the same brush, and then I'm going to use a little bit of that sandy and deserted color, which was the one that I used on my crease, and I'm just going to go back on here. Okay. And then I'm done from that. I'm just going to add some mascara, add some false lashes. I'm going to go in actually with Sunset Fire, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this glitter on my inner corner. And I'm gonna pop some lashes on, and we're all set. Nothing else, and I'll show you how this final looks. This final look looks. There we go. Yay, guys! So this is the final look, as you guys can see. So honestly, I love it. I love it. I do my halos a little differently than other people, but this was all thanks to this palette, the 35G bronze. Sorry, I'm gonna zoom you guys out. The bronze Morphe palette. So I'm very, very glad that you guys did like my Instagram post. Thank you so much for supporting me on Instagram and requesting this look. I am currently wearing, I don't even know whose lashes at this point in my life. I am wearing Lavishly She Is I got these at Amazon. Another coworker of mine, she got them at Amazon. I don't think these are the ones that she got, but she told me and I was like, okay. So I got those for Amazon for 11 bucks. But anyways, all of this look was created with this and STILA glitters. So that's all you guys need. I am gonna put what I use on the description below, so make sure you guys look at that. Thank you so much for supporting me and wanting and requesting this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Please give me any feedback. To the people that did give me feedback, thank you so much. I take that to heart because I want to better my videos. I want to be out there, you know, and thank you so much for supporting me. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time with my next video. Ciao! For supporting me on there as well. Sorry, I'm like